We're just going to say, look, if this is a locked door, I don't want anybody trying to come down this way. So we're going to secure this. Hello everyone, Thranks is here, and welcome back to 7 Days to Die, where we're playing Permadeath on the Nomad difficulty, taking nothing but points in strength. And really we haven't played since Alpha 15, so again, if you're new to the series, I know kind of what I should have done in the past, and in this playthrough we're really just trying to see how much old experience translates to the new build. So far, some of it has been very helpful, some of it not so much, but the actual science or experimentation that we're doing in this playthrough is to see how viable it is to take nothing but points in strength. Not a single point in any other skill, for at least the foreseeable future. Which, of course, meant we were very limited on our forge. And then that, of course, cost us 2,000 dukes, actually, to secure a forge. We were unable to get a schematic, even though we have all of the pieces to create one. I'm not sure if you can still use the wrench to pick up your forge, where it does not get broken down into components, but actually you can replace it somewhere. Because I can assure you, we're not going to stay in this safe house forever. This is our beginner safe house. We're just trying to get our legs and kind of understand the world and the horde and how pathing works. Because as I understand it, the hordes of zombies are actually much smarter with their pathing now. And so we need to be much smarter about how we handle it. No, never take the bandage off your hotbar, Franks. That is hubris. It is horrible. We'll space these out. We'll get them in a nice little row, kind of. I'm sure that it did not mean to imply I could have placed it on top of that flower. That would have surely been a little bizarre. Let's see, I'm going to get some pine trees over here. I don't really want too many trees next to our house, and yet that's exactly what I've gone and done, so mission failed, but I feel like leaving the furnace running is a horrible, horrible idea. In fact, I can still hear it running, and I think we need to pick and choose our time and give it a break, because we're going to be running it through the night. And gosh, if we could just get... All right, let's look for a minute. What's it going to take to make an iron pickaxe? 30 forged iron. Okay. Then we're going to let that go for now. Alright, next up on the agenda, let's get a hammer. We had a hammer. Right, yeah, okay. We're going to take that here over the stone axe. Actually, what am I doing? We could make a hammer. What does that cost? 18 forged iron. We could actually do that now. Alright, well, let's get the stuff we need. Some leather, some duct tape. Okay, alright. What are we looking at here? Claw hammer, a level 2 claw hammer. Let's go, let's do that. We'll scrap this. The reason being because we need to make some progress with our construction. And that means we're going to actually need Wood frame blocks, how many? No, not that many. 20 is probably safe. And then the rest of them, actually, we're going to need to start making spike traps. We've already made a few. But the kill spikes, as we used to call them, are pretty invaluable for the first horde night, unless you're, like, armed to the gills. And I don't think we are. I suppose, learn to talk, I suppose we should continue with the, do I really want to, alright, turn it off. Turn it off, just turn it off. This area needs to cool down. I don't know how long it takes before the screamers come around to see what you're up to, but I know that I don't want to start messing with that just yet. It probably wouldn't be the end of the world. But yeah, I would prefer to just kind of not deal with that just yet. We could kind of raid our neighbor's house, but I think when it comes to scavenging supplies, we're pretty much all set. The big thing we want to do at this point is start to prepare our defense and look for weaknesses. Like this. This is horrible. This needs to be reinforced. Can we? No, we want to get our hammer made before we start reinforcing things. Because as it's been pointed out, your hammer is more experience and less stamina usage, and therefore you don't get as hungry or thirsty, and it's just better to use the better tools, right? So we're going to go ahead and just wait the 10 seconds or whatever. There we go. All right, now I think at this point we're safe to say yep. Can I not repair? Wait. The half ones cannot be repaired. Okay, well. That's okay, because I think it still measures, like, this stone area as a big part of the... don't take the bandages off the bar. I feel like that is 7 Days to Die 101, and yet I just keep doing it, right? I just keep doing it. We don't really need the shovel just yet. I will repair the stone axe, though, so we can get some more of these chrysanthemums. Did I just break the... Okay, I thought I broke the tree I planted. I was like, way to go. Give me an A. Give me a C. Give me an E. Let's start to reinforce the outside. We can reinforce the inside when it's time, but for here we need to reinforce the outside, right? Okay. Pretty straightforward. It's good experience for one. For number two, it ensures that Zeds will not perceive this area as a weak point and try to swarm it, because we sort of want to funnel them through the garage. Or at least up to the garage. Okay, it looks like if we had... that's cobblestone rocks. Right, clay and soil and small stone. That's something we can do, actually. I think we probably should... This is a huge vulnerability here. We can get this little molding here, and then we can just go like this. No. Nope. We need to actually be smart about our barricades. And I think this paneling... Oh, this paneling is... Oh, it is blocks. Well, that's okay. We're still going to... Well, no. Actually, we don't need this. We just need to... We need the cobblestone rocks. Before that's the case... We really only have a little bit of time left before nightfall. Let's see if there is some iron nearby. Right, and if there is, we're going to go ahead and dedicate some time to getting this. It probably would have been nice to get the iron pickaxe first, so that we could have got even more iron, but that'll be all things that we'll be able to do in day 6. So we get the iron pickaxe to gather the iron faster, to then turn around and get the wood. Alright, let's see. This looks like there's more ore below. Oh! We gotta dig for ore. Oh. Oh! Oh no, it's right here. Oh, okay. We don't really have a ton of time to dedicate to this. I'm just trying to get the iron while we can. I think 930 is probably good. And we leveled up. Okay, so let's head back. We've probably let our safe house, our pool house, cool down enough to where we can start to... See, look at this. This area is also going to have to be reinforced. Okay, all right. We've got some work ahead of us to get this place ready. Like, we really do. I'm really just not sure the best way to approach the Horde. It's going to be interesting, at the very least. Alright, let's go with the forged iron, and then I'm thinking take some of the clay out and start making these cobblestone rocks, right? 188. That's probably good. That's probably good. That's most of our stone. Let's go. 20 wood spike traps. I think at this point we've earned another bacon and eggs at the end of the day. Go ahead and eat that, and then... Alright, let's try to stay quiet. Oh, look, only some of these are going to be for cobblestone, right? Because... Oh, no, these are cobblestone blocks as well. Right? They are. Okay, well, we should be using the hammer then. Okay, then it needs concrete. That's a good bit of experience, actually. Alright, so here we're going to kind of do something similar. We're just going to say, look, if this is a locked door, I don't want anybody trying to come down this way. So we're going to secure this. Very good, very good. Plus, that's good experience. This might be the time, since we're starting to get iron, this might be the time to take heavy armor. We could take the boomstick. Unlocks double barrel shotgun crafting. Oh, man. I kind of want to do that. Then there's Motherload, more resources, better tools. Better tools. Heavy armor. This gives us the ability to craft quality 2 armor, and it unlocks iron armor crafting, which I'm guessing is better than scrap. So, again, this is why we're trying to take nothing but strength points, because you can synergize really well with a particular build. And so, for me, it's really like I want to catch them all, but we're going to go with the iron armor. I think that's the right call. Okay, that's 28. Where does that put us? That puts us maybe in the realm of... iron pickaxe? No. Iron pickaxe is a full 30 forged iron. Well, we better keep going then. We can put more iron in there. But what we don't have is more clay. See, I'm already in my head like, maybe we should have taken the better tools, because, no. What's done is done is done. We're not going to look back. Let's go to... iron armor is, what, it's got to be done here, maybe? No, what? Tell me it's not at something we don't have. Oh, it is. It's at a workbench. Oh, you gotta read the fine print, Thrankses. Okay, so we learned a tough lesson this time. We need to get a workbench, and that is nothing we're in the vicinity of even being close to be able to make. So we have officially wasted a point. I'd like to think it's the first real wasted point of this strength build. Probably should have gone with the better tools. Lesson learned, that's part of playing blind. You just have to accept these things and move on, and that's exactly what we're going to do. Let's take iron pickaxe. Make one of these. And then next, actually, I think I'd like to make the baseball bat. Oh, 40 forged iron. Ooh, that's a good bit of forged iron, actually. Can we keep going, please? We do not have enough iron. No, we didn't need that. We've got a minute left to fuel. Okay, so really when it comes down to it, we need to mine. That is well and truly, honestly, what it comes down to. I think we could probably try to reinforce again some of the areas we don't want We don't want any zombies trying to path to. Not that we expect them to, but as I understand it, if they perceive a structurally weak point, that is where they will try to path. They're actually rather clever, as I understand it. So we're going to try and keep our light dimmed here until we're fully indoors. Okay. Now, we have a pickaxe. We can start to look at maybe connecting to the neighbor's house. I think that's probably the right call. If we just mine in this general direction. We still have a minute till the pickaxe is ready, though. Let's go ahead and we won't leave this this wood lying on the table here. Yeah, that pushed our stealth up to 100 while the tree was falling. Okay, well, I don't... Okay, I don't really want any trouble. I can hear him outside the stone wall, though. Now, do we want to prepare the back wall of the house? I'm not one to bet on failure, but at the same time, you know, preparedness can be key in certain situations. I feel like if they break through the stone outer wall, we're just like, you know, oh well, we tried. I think we're able to be down here doing this now without any issues, maybe. Are we far enough away that it will not attract them? It's registering 100 on our stealth, but that's probably because of the light, right? Yeah, like sound alone, we're only in the 50s. I'm still trying to understand how this stealth system works. So if I'm underground, and I'm like, hey, my flashlight's on, it gives me a full 100, like they can see me above ground, but I'm like, you know, I'm underground, I'm in this thing, it still gives me an 80? Like, is it that easy to see? Is it that easy to see that I'm down here based off my headlamp? It seems like they're not triggering on me, though. Like, they're just kind of walking around. Maybe we should have gone... Maybe we should have dug down deeper. That's always a thing we can do, right? We'll just start sloping downward. Right now we're just getting stone anyways. None of this is iron, so it's not that important. Can we drink some red tea? Is that going to help us? Water 24. Yeah, I feel like that's a good use. Get that efficient digestion going. Is that iron or... It doesn't seem like they're aggroing. So I think the deeper we go, the better we are. We'll just continue to slope downward and across to our neighbor's house. We can always kind of put in a subfloor later, once this gets a little better. As it stands, we're not quite great at mining yet, but it's like we're trying, we're learning. But we're still getting out of stamina. So let's look at some of the things we can take here. I think this helps. Increases tool damage and block damage, so this helps you mine faster. This one helps you get more. 20% more from ore, stone, terrain blocks, and trees. But this is the actual stamina. Melee and tool stamina usage. But that's like the best we can get, is just reducing the stamina usage. And then we can set it up to where we make more progress per swing. But I think without going to another tree, because again, this is the challenge of being strength only. If we went to like fortitude, yeah, we get cardio. Oh, that's stamina regen while sprinting. That doesn't really help. Yeah, okay, so Sexual Tyrannosaurus is actually the best stamina reduction thing out there. I think leveling up, you still get like more to your max stamina. So that probably ends up being better in the long run, if I had to guess. Alright, so we are still sloping down, further and further down. And we're almost, that's almost halfway across to the neighbor's house. I'll feel a lot better with a bug-out tunnel. But of course, a bug-out tunnel is one of those things that, like, you never want to have to use. It's great to have, but you know in your heart of hearts, if you have to use it, you messed up somewhere bad. Like, it's always better to build a defendable safe house than it is to have a secure bug-out tunnel. Ideally, you would have both, just in case, but I don't know. I think we'll do a little bit more, and then we'll go up. Okay, one more. I was kind of hoping secretly in my heart that we would bust into some iron. But we know where there's deposits above ground we can get, so I think most of tomorrow is going to be iron and... Oh, here, let's make a ladder. It's going to be iron and wood. Trees and ore is what we're going to be focusing on tomorrow. Can we make another one of those, please? Perfect. Can't really stealth up the ladder. That's not really how that works, huh? Okay, we'll turn off our light so we're not quite so visible. Still pretty quiet. I think this is a fortify that door type situation. That way nobody tries to come in behind us. I think... I think we need to break this little bit of, like, molding and border here so that we can, yeah, do a little bit of that. Very good. All right. Morning of day 6. We have a lot of work cut out for us if we're going to make it past the first day 7 horde. I have no idea as to the horde strength. Again, I have not played this game in a very long time. But I have a pretty good idea how some of it's going to go. All right. Let's go up to our forge. I think it's cooled off plenty. And we're just going to turn this thing on and start forging iron. At which point, we're going to go outside and clean up the neighborhood. We heard a little bit of some troublemakers out here in the middle of the night. Let's see where they're off to and, you know, send them along their way. We don't want anybody hanging out around our house. It's our pool party. Wow, they seem to gather up on you in the morning. How this place was clear at night. And look at them all. Well, that's okay. It's going to be good experience, right? Which we need. Okay. So we're just going to take the Z experience where we can get it. Yeah. See how that goes? And then we get a little stamina back with the killing blow. That's good. That's goodness. Sexual Tyrannosaurus, where have you been all my life? Of course, love the reference of the movie that perk is from. Absolutely love it. For those of you that are like, what? That's a reference from a movie, I would encourage you to check out awesome movies from the last generation. I don't think this is the place to complete that reference, but... That bothers me with the leaping. Like, what the heck? Okay. Can I knock you down and maybe out? Okay, that works. That works. Okay, yeah. Oh, did I catch a 2-for-1? Okay, okay. Have a seat. Everyone will be taken care of in due time. This is a one-at-a-time type of situation here. There's no need to crowd. Oh yeah, let's go. That's good iron. Okay. Well, that's 5 in the morning, and that's kind of where we've been wrapping it up, so I'm going to say I hope you've had a good time watching, because as always, I've had a good time playing. Until next time, take care.